What's up, guys? We're back. He's back. She just worked out. Here we go. So, Echo's back too. She's over in the corner. What we got going on today? So, for the warm-up, you're going to do 3 sets. We're going to do a lot of glute activation stuff. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 fire hydrants on each side. So, legs going to be at 90 degrees, tabletop position. I'm going to come out to the side, keep my low back nice and flat, and I'm going to go through 5 reps, just like that, on both sides. Then we're going to do 5 clamshells. So for the clamshell, we are going to lay on our side, and it's going to be a very similar line of action. I'm going to press my knee out and to keep my feet together. And I'm just focusing on really externally rotating that hip and activating my glute and getting a little stretch from my hip joint. 5 on each side. Then I'm going to do 5 leg raises from a side plank. So from this position, I'm going to do a side leg raise as high as I can, maintaining a side plank, and again, getting all that good activation out of my hip. After that, you're going to do 10 glute bridges. So down on your back, squeeze your butt, extend the hip in the bottom. And we're going to do that for 3 rounds. So again, really firing up the hips to get this training session going. Then we're going to do 3 minutes. You're going to do 30 high knees against the wall and then 5 plank up downs. So for the high knees, what we're really trying to do here is we basically want to pretend we're trying to push the wall. So I'm going to lean into the wall here, and I'm going to bring my knees up, and the focus is again on driving into the wall and trying to use my knee up as an explosive movement, as if I was trying to again push that wall away from me. So you're going to do 30 high knees pressing into the wall, and then 5 plank up downs. So down, back up. And you're going to do that for 3 minutes just to get the blood flowing, get the juices going. Then today's workout. We got a relatively straightforward conditioning piece. So it's 21-15-9. We're going to do kettlebell swings. We are going to do toes to bar or straight leg raises. And then we are going to do burpees. So for your kettlebell swing, we're going all the way overhead today, hopefully. So again, from the hip crease, shins are vertical, hips are pressed back. I want to keep that kettlebell in line with my thigh, and I'm going to drive it all the way overhead to a locked out position with straight elbows, and then drive it back into my hip crease for 21 reps. Then I'm going to do 21 toes to bar. If you don't have toes to bar, you have 2 options. You can do straight leg raises against an anchored object. So I can go here for 21 reps, or you may do 21 sit-ups. So it's up to you guys how you want to scale this today. Both of those are perfectly fine options if you do not have toes to bar. And then your last movement is going to be burpees. So a lot of hip flexion, hip extension here, so a really core intensive workout. And once you're done that set of 21, you're going back for 15, 15, 15, 9, 9, 9. 12-minute time cap. So again, relatively short workout. Hopefully somewhere in that 8 to 12 minute range in a perfect world. Then afterwards, we're going to do a 1 minute, or for our accessory, you're going to do 3 sets. You're going to do a 1 minute farmer's carry hold or object pinch. So if you have a kettlebell or a dumbbell, you can absolutely do a farmer's hold one side at a time. So you can do a 1 minute hold on one side, followed by a 1 minute hold on the other side. And you're going to rest for a minute, and we're going to do that for 3 sets. Or you can do an object pinch. So if you have plates at home, do a plate pinch. And you're going to do 1 minute on either side or on both sides if you have 2 of the same object. But again, we're looking for just grip here. So just raw holding on to stuff, strength. And you're going to go for 1 minute per side or 1 minute total, depending on whether or not you have 1 or 2 objects. And then a minute rest between sets. After that, we have our posterior accessory work. So we've got 3 sets of 15 weighted hip thrusts. So I'm going to be on an elevated surface, like a couch, something like that. I'm going to have my shoulders up here. I'm going to put the object on my lap. I'm going to come down to, again, a 90-degree hip crease and then squeeze back up to full extension. So knee, hip, shoulder in a nice straight line, back down, and again. I'm going to go for 15 reps. After that, we are going to do 15 hamstring curls of some kind. So, a couple options. Sliding floor curls are always an option. So again, what I can do is I can put my towel down, or you can just wear socks on a slippery surface. And I'm going to pull my heels up to a glute bridge position, come back down, and you can go through 15 of those. Or you may do 15 banded curls of some kind. So if you're gonna do banded curls, you can attach a band around an object, and then you will lay prone. That band will go around my feet, and then from there, I'm just gonna squeeze back to 90 degrees, and then come back down to the ground. So again, if I had a band around my feet, I would just be pulling that band here, getting some resistance, and then coming back down. Hello. Is that not exciting to you? So that's the last bit of our training today, guys. All we have left now is a little bit of accessory work. Fired up Fridays. So all we have left, mobility. You're gonna do. I know it's Wednesday. It's not Friday.
No.
What?
It's not.
It's what?
Tomorrow's only Thursday.
Oh yeah, no, so. So we've got a 1 minute kneeling forearm stretch. So I'm just gonna sit on the tops of my feet, fingertips face the body, and then we're just gonna sit back. And we're just gonna gently stretch out the grip a little bit, get those forearms nice and opened up. You're gonna do that for a minute, and again, you can feel free to rock back and forth, kind of pulse around a bit. And then we're gonna do a 90-second dragon pose on each side. So for the dragon pose, it's a hip flexor stretch. So it's a long lunge, other hand can be on an object, and I'm gonna keep my chest nice and tall and press this hip forward. Again, the goal is to stretch out this hip. So that means that the chest has to stay nice and upright. I wanna try and squeeze this butt cheek a little bit and then lean into that hip here. I'm gonna hold for 90 seconds on each side. So that's your training for Thursday. Enjoy, get after it. We will see you guys back tomorrow for some more fitness. And you can always tag us, Forged by Zeus, Palace.Ithaca, CrossFit Queens. We'll see you guys soon.